Well, hey fans, welcome back to another movie review, and today we're talking about K-Pop Demon Hunters. So K-Pop Demon Hunters is an animated musical fantasy film directed by Maggie Kang and Chris Appelhans, and it stars the voice talents of Arden Cho, Ahn Hyo-seop, Mei Hong, Jin Young Yu, Yunjin Kim, Dae Kim, Jeong, and Lee Byung-hun. And it follows this K-pop girl group that leads double lives as demon hunters. Now, why am I reviewing this movie? Well, first, I have a Netflix account, so might as well. And also, I heard all the talk about it online. Have you seen K-Pop Demon Hunters? Hey, Netflix has this new movie called K-Pop Demon Hunters. It's pretty good. You should check it out. So finally, I had some time the other night, and I said, well, let me see what this is about. I have a daughter. Let me check it out. If it's good enough, I'll have her watch it. And you know what? I enjoyed it. This was a very fun animated film, and apparently this is like Netflix's biggest animated film yet. And I think that Sony not having their own streaming service and kind of like making films and shows and like leasing them out to all of these other streaming services is great. And I think this is an example of they had known beforehand this one they probably would have released in theaters. I think would have made a lot of money. K-pop is really big right now with the youth, and the songs are pretty catchy. I really enjoyed listening to some of them. I really enjoy the process that they even show in the movie of how they write these songs. Now, I'm not like the biggest fan of K-pop. I do listen to a little bit of J-pop. Utada Hikaru, who wrote all of the theme songs of Kingdom Hearts, I like her music, but that is my knowledge of the, Asian pop genre. But the characters are pretty great in this film, and they reminds me a lot of the Powerpuff Girls, so to speak. I watched that a lot in my youth. And you got the main characters. You got Rumi, Mira, and Zoe. I think two of them were actually from Korea. One is Korean, but she was born in America, and they are a part of this long line of demon hunters. Like, there's all of these Korean singing groups who use their music to seal the Hyolmun, which is like the barrier between Earth realm and the demon world. And so there's always three, and there's always a girl group. And now that we're in the modern day, the girl group, of course, is K-pop. And the thing that's special about this group, they don't really kind of explain about the previous group, is that they are mentored by one of the older demon hunters, and one of the members is actually the child of one of the previous members. So they kind of gloss over that. Like I said, when the movie starts, they kind of give you the basic rundown of how we, get to where we are now. And I enjoyed it. The animation style is fantastic. It looks great. It is very similar to what Sony's been doing, kind of, with their animated stuff. Kind of similar to Spider-Verse, but not exactly. It's almost like an Aardman type claymation, but digital. And I really enjoy the way that the faces changed. It's very anime-esque. Very anime-esque. If you like anime, I think you will enjoy this more than the regular person. Back to the three girls who remind me of the Powerpuff Girls. They are great. Their voices are great, their songs are great, the action is great, their friendship feels real, and I enjoy that. The leader, Rumi, she is going through something where she is losing her voice, and we find out later exactly what's going on with her. And the trope that they use for her is straight out of other anime. Like, the abilities that she has and the reason she has those, I can basically compare it to Yu Yu Hakusho, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But I like that, and I like the lore they set up. Like I said, they speed through a lot of it in the beginning, but since this is doing so well, they've already announced they're going to get a sequel. So there's a lot of tendrils in this movie that they can decide to go down. They can explore the past, they can explore the future, they can explore the Demon King, and that aspect of it I like as well, because you find out there's actually two types of demons. There are normal demons, the demons that they kill, and later the leader finds out that there are demons who used to be humans who basically like sold their soul to the Demon King for something and end up, trapped there. One thing I probably could have stood for would be a little bit more fighting. I really like the combat scenes that they do show, and it does look they paid great attention. They each have different types of weapons. You got daggers, you have a naginata, and of course a typical samurai sword. And they seem to be made out of energy. They don't really explain, that's another thing. I kind of wish they explained just a little bit more about how their powers work and how they get their powers, and shown more of their training. Like I said, so many tendrils in this universe that they can go to and explore. But yeah, a little bit more combat in the sequel. The music is good. That's how you get the kids. Keep the music in, and not only the songs. The score is also pretty good. And speaking of score, I know I was talking about musical score, but in terms of a grade, a score, I would give this movie a decent 7.8 out of 10. Like I said, it kept me interested in what was going on with these characters and how they were going to move forward. And although I don't know all of the voice actors' names, and I think some of them actually have different singing voices than regular voices, I hope they all come back. Especially the girl who plays Mira. She was probably my favorite. She has like a deadpan speaking voice, and I don't know why. I just kind of radiated towards her character out of the rest of them. So, like I said, I'm very interested in seeing where this franchise goes. May get good, may not, but I think it is worth watching. I thank you guys again for joining me for this movie review. You can find the full review on YouTube and the website, flipfrogllc.com/flicksfrog. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. And please, pretty please, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.